Hi everybody, it's Martyn at Flicking Feathers again tonight, and I'm tying a kind of old school predator fly, saltwater baitfish fly, the Mohican. You don't see many people fishing them nowadays, but they work well and they're well worth carrying a few. I posted this on Instagram the other day and I was asked for a video, so we're doing one. As always, there will be a link to the Patreon page for anybody that wants to support the channel and be eligible for future giveaways, along with a materials list and a link to some social media in the description below. So I'm going to stick my hook in my vise. This is an Attitude Extra, size 4/0 partridge. I'm just going to run on some 210 white thread. And then we'll take it slightly around the bend to about here, right? Now, this hook I'm using on a 4/0. If you want to go bigger, you need to use a lighter hook to get the most out of this fly, I think. Because you're putting all this bucktail in, it makes the fly almost neutrally buoyant and you get great hang time. Obviously if you use a longer hook, a bigger hook, it's a bit harder to get all that extra hang, because you can't get enough bucktail on to compensate for the extra weight. So we're going to take some bucktail. I'm just going to tie the same colour as the one I had in the vise, although you can tie them different colours, you know, to suit yourself. There's a pink version. I like pink a lot for predators. So I've got a bunch of bucktail, nice long. You want the longest bucktail you can find. Just got to square off the edges, but I'm trimming as little as possible. Just take away any that I don't like. Right, you can see it's quite a thick bunch, my first bunch. Got to tie that in very tightly. Cover up those butts. Right, and then trim them down a wee bit just to smooth out the transition to the body. And then I'm going to take wraps behind to stand it up. Right, as you go tying this, you're constantly sort of fighting the tendency of the bucktail to sweep back, and you want it to stick up. And don't worry if it sort of flares and looks a bit chaotic, that's fine. Right, just cover up these butts. And I'm no bothered about putting super glue at each tie-in or anything in this, because this will be all coated at the end. Now I'll come to my next tie-in point, which is quite close. I'll grab my white bucktail. Slightly lighter bunch, but again, as long as you can go. Just square off the ends and tie it in. That's quite nice. Just got to creep my thread back until I'm happy with the position. I quite like that. You can see that's already starting to push that back. So what I'm going to do, just take the tip of my scissors, put it in between the two bunches. That lets me get a grip of that, and then it's just the same again. A couple of wraps to stand it up, pull it tight, and a wrap in front. Now you'll be fighting it all the way, right? And you don't need to. You might not need to do this at every stage. You know, some of them might stick up a bit nicer for you depending on how the tie-in in front looks. Right. So that's 2 bunches of hair, and now I'm going to stick in a bunch of flash. This is just sparkle hair from Sybai. It's a nice kind of mixed strand flash. I like it quite a lot. It's got like a crinkly flash. It's got some straighter Flashaboo type fibres. Various bits in there. It's nice. Flash length coming to just the tips of the bucktail. Right, it doesn't need to be longer because it's like part of the wing rather than an extended flash tail. Tie that in, fold it back, and take it close but not all the way up to the bucktail. Take another bunch of white. Clean out anything that's too short again. I mean, you don't need to be too fussy, but any of the really short fibres you should take away. Same again, I'll offer this in and tie it down. See, that one's sticking up quite nice. I don't need to adjust it that much. Just cover that all up. Just try to keep it tidy. Oh, again, you're going to cover the lot, so then I'll get another bunch of yellow. Right, so the yellow's going to be, it's got to be 1 yellow, 2 white, 1 yellow, 2 white. I'm looking for quite long hair. And does it really matter that much with this? What kind of hair it is, if it's quite straight or crinkly or whatever. As long as it's not super straight or like super wavy, it's fine. Any kind of in between. It's just the same again. It's quite repetitive. Tie that in at the same point. Nice and tight. Cover all that up. And as you can see, it's starting to slope back, so in with the scissor tip again. Make sure you get everything as near as you can. Pull everything up. Get that thread wrap in behind. And another. So you don't need to do it every tie-in. Just periodically to help keep the form in the fly. So that's been 2 bunches of hair. Time for a bit more flash. Same stuff. And it's kind of up to you how flashy you want it, you know. Just fold the flash back in the middle and then tie back. Just make sure the flash is sort of spread so you've got it in both sides. Then it's white again. It's just same as before. I think it should be the process should be fairly clear now. It's basically 2 wings, a wing of flash, 2 wings of bucktail, and another bit of flash. So I'll speed up the video until I get to the head at this point. Right, so we're approaching the head, and I'm going to leave my butt ends a wee bit longer and start building this up, because I want to get a bit of height into the head to help take the eye and stuff. So as we approach it, I'm onto my last yellow tie here, and obviously I don't have enough room to keep going forward, so I need to start sort of tying on top of the previous tie, which helps create a bit of density at the front, and also obviously gives me a slightly bigger area to stick my eye onto. I mean, obviously I've just done the body with like the 2 colours, but you could be doing 3, you know, or 4 if you felt like it. You can get quite a nice effect. So that's my last yellow, and that's as far forward as I'm going to go. Everything else, the tie-in is going to be pushed back. So put in my last bunch of flash. I'm tying. Now I'm not pressing back any further. I'm limiting myself at the tie-in point of that hair. Right, I'm not tying back over it anymore. And then we'll grab an orange tail. Again, you're looking for your longish hairs. Take out any of the shorter stuff. How much cleaning will just depend on the quality of the tail you've got. Some of these are pretty good, but you know, I mean, the supply can vary, especially here in Japan. The supply is often no brilliant. A wee bit much there, so I'll just tidy that up slightly. Cover that. Again, keep my tie-in point at the same place, and then I'll get a bit of red. It's a lovely big red tail with the long hair. Nice and fine, plenty of movement. just offer it in. I'll come to the front and tie back into these cut ends, just catching as I go until the thread stops slipping. And that's basically the tie-in. So we'll just quickly finish that. Now, obviously I've no super glued along here as I've been going or anything. You could do that if you wish, but I prefer not to, so that the resin or whatever I use can soak into the thread wraps. Now, I actually think epoxy is the best for this fly. I like to colour the epoxy to match the thread. I don't have one line about. Like, for example, if I was tying something with orange thread, I would put fluorescent orange acrylic in with my epoxy to colour the bottom, and it's also just stronger than the UV resins and whatever. So sticking my eyes, make sure and match them up. And then I'm going to get my UV resin. Better make sure I know where my torch is before I start. There we go. And I'll come in and I'll fill the underside of the eyes. Hit it with the torch. Now, I'm going to just run the resin along and let it go into the butts of the hair, right? Right, I'm letting that soak a good couple of mil into that hair there. And even round behind. And this is where you can sort of start to, where you can really start to position the starting point of the wing. So I like to make sure everything's lined up nice and vertical. Set that. And that lifts everything. Any wee bits that you don't like, just take them away. And we can come in here. So the same thing, let it get into the base of that wing. Don't worry too much about filling the eyes right away. I'll just pull that up, set it. and fill in the last of the gap. I like to try to get this relatively smoothed out, but it's probably not absolutely essential. So I'll just let it hang there, turn it over, and when it starts taking the shape I want, I'll hit it with the light to stop it moving. Right, so that's the tie-in done. Obviously it looks a bit sort of chaotic at the moment. You've got the hair all that's just sticking straight up and fanned out, whereas this version, or this one that I tied earlier, it's sort of holding its shape a bit nicer. All that is run it under a tap and then hang it by the eye, and it will dry into that nice sort of bait fishy form. A wee bit time consuming, but well worth tying. Works very well. I would definitely encourage you to stick some of these in your fly box, especially if you fish for like pike or something. They work well. And you'll end up with something like this once it's been wet and allowed to dry. You get that wee sort of pair, just like you would a bucktail deceiver, a hollow fly, anything like that. So I hope that was useful. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up below, subscribe to my channel, etc. Tight lines, guys. Bye.